The Little Pine Tree. Out in the woods, there grew a little pine tree. Its leaves were long, green needles. I wish I had beautiful leaves of chocolate, it thought. After a while, the little pine tree went to sleep. The fairy of trees walked through the woods. In the morning, when the sun shone brightly, the little pine tree had leaves of chocolate. "How beautiful I am! Now I shall always be happy," said the little pine tree. In the evening, some children came to play in the woods. They saw the tasty chocolate leaves. They were very happy. They plucked all the leaves and took them home. The poor tree was left with no leaves. "What do I do now?" it cried. "I will not wish for chocolate leaves ever again." After some time, the little pine tree thought, "How pretty glass leaves would look! They would sparkle in the sun and the children would not take them. I wish to have leaves of glass." That night, the fairy of trees walked through the woods again. In the morning, when the sun peeped over the hills, it shone on the pine tree. All the other trees looked at it too. How beautiful it was! It had glass leaves now. They sparkled in the bright sunshine. But in the afternoon, black clouds hid the sun and it started raining heavily. The tree shivered in the wind. When it stopped raining, there were no glass leaves left to sparkle in the sunshine. The wind had broken every one of them and they lay on the ground. "I will never wish again to be better than my friends," cried the little pine tree. "If I had big green leaves just like them, I would be happy." The tree went to sleep, and once more the fairy of trees walked through the woods. When it was morning, the pine tree looked just like the other trees, for now it had large green leaves. They looked good and juicy. After some time, a hungry old goat came along. He saw the big juicy leaves. He was very happy. He ate all the leaves. "Alas!" cried the little pine tree. "A group of children took my chocolate leaves. The wind broke my leaves of glass. A goat ate my large green leaves. I wish I had my long green needles again." The fairy of trees was listening to the little pine tree. The next day, birds flew to the tree. They were happy to see that it was covered with long needles again. "May we build our nests here?" asked the birds. "Yes," said the tree. "I will hide your nests with my needles, and during winter I will keep you safe and warm." The little pine tree was happy again.